New Zealand versus Australia, the finals of T20 World Cup 2021. A really strange thing which I noticed in both these teams, that the journey to semi-finals for both these teams, New Zealand and Australia, they were quite similar. There were some striking similarities in their journey. Like, first of all, you see both these teams lost one match in their group stage, and they both lost that one match to the number one ranked team in their group. New Zealand lost to Pakistan, and Australia lost to England, which were the number one teams of their group. Then both of these teams were fighting for the semi-final spot till their last match. In case of New Zealand, they were fighting with Afghanistan and India in their last match of New Zealand versus Afghanistan. And in case of Australia, they were fighting with South Africa for the second spot. Till their last match, they were waiting to see how the match between South Africa and England goes. And then, if you notice that both these teams also had similar sort of victories in the semi-finals. Both the teams, New Zealand and Australia, won the toss. They fielded in the semi-finals, and then while they were chasing, they had bad start, and then both these teams were behind the game before 17th over of their innings in the second innings. And for New Zealand, Jimmy Neisham played a cameo innings, and for Australia, Matthew Wade played a cameo innings, which led to the victory of their teams. And if you see that in both these matches, one crucial catch was dropped, which led to the downfall of other team. Like in case of New Zealand, the crucial catch of Jimmy Neisham was dropped. That catch fell right between Livingstone and Johnny Bairstow when they didn't go for the catch. And after that, Jimmy Neisham played the cameo innings. And in case of Matthew Wade, Hasan Ali dropped the catch. And after that, Matthew Wade hit those three sixes. And another interesting thing is that if you note the scorecard of both these matches, in the first match in England versus New Zealand, England scored 166 runs for 4 wickets. That is, 4 wickets fell in the first innings. And the New Zealand team won by 5 wickets. They scored 167 for 5. And in case of Pakistan versus the Australia match, again, Pakistan scored 176 for 4. There also 4 wickets fell in the first innings. And in the second innings of Australia, they scored 177 for 5. So 5 wickets fell for in the second innings. So both these teams also won by 5 wickets. And also both these teams won with exactly 6 balls remaining. The match was finished on the last ball of 19th over in both these semifinals. So there has been some striking similarities in the journey to finals for both these countries. But I think these similarities are now going to end, because in the finals, only one team can be victorious. So let's see how the match goes. If it is as interesting as the two semifinals which we saw, if the finals is as interesting as the two semifinals, that will be really great for the game of cricket. Okay, friends, let's see.